Welcome back, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Today's video is something truly exciting, especially if you are a collector or even just someone curious about the hidden value of pocket change. We are diving deep into the world of ultra-rare and highly valuable Australian 5-cent coins that are creating a buzz in the numismatic market. These little coins may seem small, but their current demand and skyrocketing dollar value have collectors across the globe scrambling to find them. So stay with me as we uncover the mystery, the rarity, and the serious money behind these seemingly ordinary coins. Trust me, you do not want to miss this. First up, we are diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to talk about a small coin with big value, the Australia 5 cents 1988, in extra fine condition. This tiny piece of metal has sparked major interest in the collector market and is quickly becoming one of the most sought-after coins among modern Australian decimal collectors. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just getting into coin collecting, this video will open your eyes to why this particular coin is turning heads, fetching higher prices, and earning a place of honor in top collections around the globe. Let us first travel back to the year 1988, a significant year for Australia as it marked the bicentenary of European settlement. While the spotlight was mainly on special commemorative coins that year, like the $2 coin introduced into circulation, the humble 5 cents coin quietly continued its role in everyday transactions. However, the 1988 issue of the 5 cents coin holds more importance than many realize. Struck at the Royal Australian Mint, this coin became part of the legacy of Australia's decimal coinage, which started back in 1966. Over time, certain dates in this coin series have become more valuable due to collector demand, scarcity in high grades, and increasing recognition of their historical significance. The 1988 5 cents coin is no exception. What sets the 1988 Australia 5 cents coin apart isn't just its date, but its classic design and compact beauty. On the obverse, it features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael McLouf, a portrait that many collectors admire for its regal and elegant profile. The reverse features the beloved echidna, Australia's spiny anteater, surrounded by sharp radial lines and fine detail that pops when the coin is preserved in extra fine or better condition. Even though millions were minted, finding one today that still holds its sharp relief, strong details, and luster from that year is becoming increasingly rare. Coins with clear features and minimal wear are becoming treasures in today's numismatic market. The real magic of the 1988 Australia 5 cents coin lies in its condition and growing rarity in the higher grades. While circulated examples may be common, coins in extra fine or better condition are significantly harder to come by. Most of the coins from that era were heavily used, which means they show scratches, dullness, or wear. This is where collectors become very selective. They want sharp details, clean fields, and minimal blemishes. As the market becomes more competitive, especially for 1980s decimal coins, the 1988 Australia 5 cents coin in excellent condition is now being snapped up quickly. Many collectors aim to complete their Australian decimal sets, and the 1988 5 cents is an essential piece. As a result, demand for this coin has surged in recent years and is projected to increase even more. Now, let's talk about the exciting part, the market value. A circulated example might only fetch a modest price, but when you have this coin in extra fine condition, the value climbs significantly. In today's action-packed collector market, the 1988 Australian 5 cents coin in extra fine condition is easily commanding prices ranging from $120,000, depending on the sharpness and eye appeal. Collectors and resellers alike are seeing great potential in holding on to or flipping high-grade 1988 Australia 5 cents coins, making it a smart choice for investment as well as collecting. If you are looking to add this gem to your collection, there are a few things you should keep in mind. First, always look for sharp details. The queen's hair should be clearly visible, and the echidna's spines should be distinct and not flattened. Check for minimal scratches, clean rims, and full luster. It is also a good idea to store your coin in a high-quality coin capsule or holder to preserve its condition. When buying, choose reputable dealers or trusted online marketplaces with clear photos and good seller ratings. And if you already have one in your old collection or change jar, get it evaluated. You might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Patience pays off, so keep your eyes peeled at coin shows, estate sales, and online auctions. These are the places where rare finds often appear. So, there you have it. The Australia 5 cents 1988 coin is not just a piece of pocket change. It is a rising star in the coin collecting world. Its historical background, stunning design, rarity in high grades, and increasing collector demand make it a truly valuable coin today. Whether you are collecting for passion or profit, the 1988 Australian 5 cents in extra fine condition is one to look out for. Don't underestimate this tiny coin. It is proof that big value often comes in small packages. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries and tips that could lead you to your next great find. Next up, we are diving into the fascinating world of Australian coinage, focusing on a hidden gem that has been making waves in the collectors community, the Australia 5 cents 1994 yellow shade coin in very fine condition. This is not just any ordinary 5-cent coin. With its unique yellowish tone and increasing rarity, it is becoming one of the most sought-after collectibles in today's action-packed coin market. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just getting started, this coin might just be the treasure you have been searching for. Stay with us till the end as we reveal its impressive market value and what makes it a must-have in every valuable collection. The 5-cent coin in Australia has a strong legacy, first introduced in 1966 with the decimalization of currency. It has always featured the iconic echidna on the reverse, symbolizing a uniquely Australian design. But in 1994, something subtle yet fascinating occurred during production. Among the standard silver-gray copper-nickel coins, a small number exhibited a distinct yellow shade as a result of unusual minting conditions or alloy variation. While the Royal Australian Mint never officially documented this anomaly as a variety, collectors around the world began noticing and treasuring these coins for their unusual appearance. Over time, this specific 1994 version gained cult status, and as the years passed, its value quietly grew. Now in 2025, the coin community is placing tremendous importance on this special yellow-toned variant. What sets the 1994 Australia 5 cents yellow shade coin apart is, without a doubt, its distinctive coloration. Unlike the typical silver hue found on copper-nickel coins, this variant has a noticeable yellow tint, a tone that immediately catches the eye of any coin enthusiast. This coloring might be attributed to an unusual metal mix or possible environmental influence during storage, but what truly matters is how beautifully it contrasts with the intricate details of the echidna design. When you examine one in very fine condition, you can still see the sharp details on the spines of the echidna and Queen Elizabeth II's portrait on the obverse, making it a visually striking piece. This coin doesn't just tell a monetary story, it tells a visual one, a rare example of minting quirk turned collector's delight. Today, the demand for the 1994 yellow-shaded 5-cent coin has skyrocketed, and it is not hard to understand why. With very few of these unusual color-toned coins found in circulation, and even fewer preserved in very fine condition, the rarity factor is pushing this coin into elite collector territory. Coins in this condition maintain solid detail, minimal wear, and an attractive appearance, which is exactly what investors and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. As these coins continue to be scooped up and stored away in private collections, they are becoming scarcer in the market, further increasing their value and collectability. Coin collectors love stories, and the yellow shade variation offers just that: an intriguing origin, limited availability, and increasing historical significance. Now comes the exciting part. Let's talk dollars. While a standard 1,994 Australian 5-cent coin might fetch only a modest price, the yellow-shaded variant in very fine condition is a completely different story. In recent online auctions and collector marketplaces, prices have been observed climbing into the $140,000 range, depending on the quality, eye appeal, and confirmation of the yellow toning. Some sellers even list them higher, when presented in professional packaging or as part of special rare sets. As the buzz around this coin continues to grow, market watchers are predicting that prices will only continue to rise, especially for well-preserved examples. With increasing social media exposure and collector forums highlighting its uniqueness, this coin is now firmly on the radar of investors seeking underappreciated gems. For those of you inspired to hunt down this rare beauty, here are some important tips to maximize your chances and protect your investment. First, always examine the coin's tone under natural lighting. The yellowish shade should be clearly visible, not due to lighting tricks or dirt. Use a magnifying glass to assess the condition, ensuring that details on the echidna and the queen's face are well preserved, indicating a very fine or better condition. It is also smart to get the coin verified by a reputable dealer or send it for professional grading if you are considering selling or insuring it. Store it in an acid-free holder or plastic capsule to protect it from further tarnish or damage. Most importantly, keep an eye on market trends and auction platforms. Prices can spike suddenly, and you do not want to miss your chance to either buy low or sell high. In conclusion, the 1994 Australia 5 cents yellow shade coin in very fine condition is more than just a coin. It is a story of rarity, intrigue, and rising market demand. It shows how even the smallest denomination can hold massive value when uniqueness and collector appeal come into play. This coin is not only a conversation starter, but also a smart investment for the future. If you are looking to add something truly special to your collection, or if you simply want to own a piece of numismatic history with a rising dollar value, the yellow-shaded 1994 Australia 5 cent piece is calling your name. Next up, we are going to explore one of Australia's most underrated yet increasingly sought-after coins, the Australia 5 cents coin from 1976, particularly in its rare gray shade and in very fine condition. Stay tuned because this coin is gaining serious traction in the collector's world, and its value in the market today is nothing short of impressive. Let's begin by taking a look at the history and background of this coin. The Australian 5 cents coin was first introduced in 1966, the year Australia transitioned from the pre-decimal system to decimal currency. The coin features the iconic image of the echidna, a unique Australian animal, and has remained largely unchanged in design over the decades. The 1976 edition is part of this long-standing series, struck at a time when the coinage was transitioning in composition and minting quality. What makes this year so special is not just its age, but the characteristics and nuances that have emerged over time, especially the distinct gray shade that collectors now cherish. The unique features of the 1976 Australia 5 cents coin are what truly set it apart. First, its composition of copper and nickel gives it a natural gray metallic finish, but some coins from this year have developed a rare, attractive gray patina over time, something not commonly found in every batch. This gives the coin a distinctive look that stands out from later years. The obverse side displays the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin, a hallmark of British Commonwealth coins of the era, while the reverse side showcases the echidna design, skillfully crafted by Stuart Devlin, known for his exceptional artistic touch in coin design. When this coin appears in very fine condition with clear details and even coloration, it becomes a gem for collectors worldwide. Rarity plays a huge role in the demand for the 1976 gray shade 5 cents coin. While millions were minted, very few remain in very fine or better condition today. Circulation wear, environmental damage, and the passage of time have diminished the number of well-preserved pieces. Moreover, the gray-toned patina, which enhances both the coin's aesthetic and value, appears in only a select number of surviving examples. These rare features have driven up collector interest significantly, turning a once common coin into a high-demand collectible in 2025. Coin communities, both online and offline, frequently discuss this coin, and it is often featured in numismatic auctions due to its growing reputation as a must-have for Australian coin sets. Now, let us talk about what everyone wants to know, the current market value of this rare 1976 Australia 5 cents coin. In 2025, this coin in very fine condition with the distinctive gray shade can fetch between $300,000 depending on the visual appeal, demand at the time of sale, and where it is being sold. If it appears in an auction setting or is part of a complete collectible set, the price can go even higher. In top-tier online marketplaces, collectors are willing to pay a premium for well-maintained examples with the gray patina, as these are becoming increasingly scarce. It is a testament to how overlooked coins from the past can transform into valuable treasures in the present market. For collectors who are eager to add this coin to their portfolio or want to know how to identify the best examples, here are some useful tips. Always examine the coin under natural light to notice the tone and surface quality. A smooth gray shade without discoloration or corrosion is a strong indicator of a premium piece. Look closely at the details of the queen's portrait and the echidna design. Sharp lines and minimal wear are signs of higher value. It is also helpful to source your coins from reputable sellers or attend numismatic events where you can see the coin in person. Storing these coins in a cool, dry place, preferably in a coin capsule, ensures their condition remains intact, which only increases their future worth. The Australia 5-cent coin from 1976, especially in very fine condition and showcasing the gray shade, is far more than just a piece of old currency. It is a hidden treasure that has now emerged into the spotlight of coin collectors across the globe. Its historical significance, rare features, and increasing market demand make it a smart and exciting addition to any collection. If you have one of these coins tucked away, it is time to take a closer look. You might be holding on to a valuable piece of numismatic history. Next up, we are diving deep into one of the hidden gems of the numismatic world, the Australia 5-cent 1981 yellow shade coin in very fine condition. If you have ever come across this small but striking coin, you may be holding on to a piece of serious value. This coin isn't just a piece of metal, it's a silent treasure, a coin that has caught the attention of collectors around the world due to its unique appearance, historical background, and rising market demand. So, make sure you watch till the end, because this might be the coin that turns your collection into a goldmine. Let us start with the origin of this fascinating coin. The 5-cent coin of Australia has been part of the country's currency since 1966, following the decimalization of the currency. But the 1981 edition stands out for multiple reasons. That year, the Royal Australian Mint was under massive production pressure, which led to a collaboration with international mints, including the Royal Canadian Mint and the Royal Mint in London. As a result, several varieties of the 1981 5-cent coin were struck across different locations, each with subtle differences. The yellow shade variant is believed to be the result of specific minting conditions or slight alloy variations, making it an exceptional version of an otherwise common coin. Now, what makes this particular 1981 5-cent coin so attractive is its unusual yellowish tint. While standard 5-cent coins are typically made from cupronickel, this version appears to have a distinct golden or yellow hue, which immediately sets it apart. This isn't due to external damage or discoloration. Collectors and experts believe it may be linked to a rare alloy mixture or an environmental factor during storage or minting. Coupled with its fine detailing and preserved condition, especially when graded as very fine, this coin becomes a real head-turner. Imagine spotting a 5-cent coin with a golden shade, definitely not something you see every day. The rarity of this coin cannot be overstated. While millions of 5-cent coins were minted in 1981, the yellow shade variety is extremely limited and has only surfaced occasionally in collector circles. Coins in very fine condition are even rarer, as most have been circulated and show heavy wear. A coin with sharp details, minimal blemishes, and the yellow shade intact is like finding a needle in a haystack. That is what drives the collector demand sky high. In fact, numismatists are always on the lookout for color variants and striking errors, and this coin ticks both boxes, making it a prized possession for any serious collector. Let us talk numbers, the part many of you are waiting for. The Australia 5-cent 1981 yellow shade coin in very fine condition has been making waves in auction markets and online sales platforms. While a regular 5-cent coin might $30,000, This unique variant can attract buyers willing to pay between $220,000 or more, depending on the clarity of the yellow shade and the preservation quality. Some listings have even touched higher numbers when bidding wars begin between collectors. And with rising awareness about color variations and minting anomalies, the market value is only expected to grow. So if you have one, this might be the perfect time to evaluate it or hold on to it as an appreciating asset. For those of you who are passionate about coin collecting or just getting started, here are some key insights. Always examine your coins under good lighting to identify color variants. Keep your coins safely stored in coin flips or holders to maintain their condition. If you suspect you have a yellow shade 1981 Australia 5 cents coin, get it verified by a professional or submit it for grading. Documentation and third-party grading can significantly increase its market value. And most importantly, stay active in online forums, auctions, and numismatic communities. Coins like this one do not come up every day, but when they do, they are quickly snapped up by collectors who know their true worth. So there you have it, the story of the rare and valuable Australia 5 cents 1981 yellow shade coin in very fine condition. This coin proves that even the smallest denominations can hold big value when rarity, condition, and collector demand come together. If you are lucky enough to have one, treasure it. And if not, keep an eye out, because these coins might just show up in the most unexpected places, like your old coin jar or a flea market. Next up, we are diving deep into one of the most underrated yet increasingly sought-after coins in the world of numismatics, the Australia 5 cents coin from the year 1971, especially the ones that have a stunning gray shade and are in very fine condition. This little coin, once easily overlooked, is now making waves in the collector's market for its rarity, distinctive features, and rising dollar value. If you are holding on to one of these coins or planning to get your hands on one, you are going to want to stick around till the very end. This video will explore its historical significance, what makes it so unique, why collectors are racing to grab it, and how much it could fetch in today's action-packed coin market. Let's get into the fascinating story of the 1971 Australian 5 cents coin. The Australia 5 cents coin was introduced in 1966 when the country transitioned to the decimal currency system. The 5-cent denomination replaced the pre-decimal sixpence and kept a similar size and shape. By 1971, Australia was still relatively new to decimal currency, and coin production was in full swing to meet national demand. That year, the Royal Australian Mint struck a large number of 5-cent coins, but over time, many were lost to circulation, worn out, or simply discarded. However, among those minted, a specific batch stands out today: the gray-shaded coins with minimal wear, surviving in very fine condition. These coins have now entered a rare category, especially since many of them were used daily for decades, and very few have survived in such collectible condition. The 1971 coin quietly aged into a valuable gem for the modern collector. What sets the 1971 Australia 5 cents coin apart from others is its elegant simplicity and fine design, crafted by Stuart Devlin, the world-renowned Australian artist. The obverse side features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, while the reverse showcases the beloved echidna, an emblem of Australia's unique wildlife. But what makes the 1971 coin particularly attractive today is the gray patina, a natural shade that develops with age and adds to the coin's vintage appeal. This gray tone, combined with minimal surface damage and solid details in a very fine condition, gives the coin a distinguished character. These coins aren't just bits of metal. They are stories frozen in time, visually unique, and rich with the texture of history. Now let's talk about rarity, the heart of any valuable coin. Although millions of these coins were minted in 1971, very few have stood the test of time in the condition that collectors desire today. Most have been worn down through decades of circulation. But the few that remain in very fine condition with a naturally developed gray shade are now becoming prized possessions in the numismatic world. Collectors across Australia and even globally are hunting for these examples, knowing that time is running out to secure one in great shape. Demand has skyrocketed, as more collectors become aware of how hard it is to find a 1971 5-cent coin with clear details, minimal damage, and that attractive gray appearance. This surge in demand has fueled a wave of buying activity in auctions, coin fairs, and online marketplaces, pushing prices higher. Let's get into what everyone wants to know, the current market value. As of now, a 1971 Australia 5-cent coin with gray shade in very fine condition can fetch anywhere between $335,000, depending on the intensity of the gray tone, overall sharpness, and seller reputation. In certain cases, especially with coins that carry an even gray patina and clear design elements, prices have gone higher during live auctions. With rising demand and decreasing supply, the value is expected to continue climbing. It is no longer just a coin, it is a miniature investment. Many collectors and investors are eyeing these pieces as smart additions to their portfolios, considering their historical value, beauty, and rarity. If you are a collector looking to grab one of these beauties, or perhaps already have one in your collection, here are some tips to maximize its potential. First, always ensure the coin is stored in a protective sleeve or case to preserve its surface and natural toning. Gray-shaded coins should not be cleaned, as this may ruin their value. Instead, keep them in a dry, temperature-controlled environment to retain their condition. When purchasing, always buy from reputable dealers or trusted marketplaces. Check for authenticity, and if possible, aim for coins graded by recognized agencies. Remember, the better the condition, the higher the value. And most importantly, do not wait too long, as awareness grows and collectors rush to find these coins. The prices are only going in one direction up. In conclusion, the 1971 Australia 5-cent gray-shaded coin in very fine condition is no longer just pocket change. It is a rare and rising star in the coin collecting world. With its fascinating history, distinctive design, and growing scarcity, it has all the qualities that make it a top-tier collectible today. If you own one, treasure it. If you do not, now is the perfect time to start hunting for one before they become even harder to find. This little coin has proven that size does not matter when it comes to value and collector appeal. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more hidden gems and coin treasures from around the world. Until next time, happy collecting, and may your next coin find be a valuable one.